Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to my channel. As you hopefully are aware, my name is Sherry. If you're new, then hello. I hope you enjoy this video. I use Flosstube to sort of show off all my whips, future plans, my whip go at the moment, and just chat about anything and everything really. So today I thought I'd have a go and be one of those really like cool people in the cool videos that you see where they are unboxing stuff. I don't know if anyone's ever seen these videos, but basically it's you have something delivered, whatever it is, whatever your channel is usually about. I've seen loads of people do them, you know, and it says literally as they get it out the product, out the bag, sorry, and it's like they review it whilst they're unpackaging it, and yeah, I thought I'd be one of those people today. So it all started with a little chat I was having with some friends on a video stitching chat thing that we do, and I was asking about what people do with their projects once they're completed, because we all have so many on the go, and I can't be the only one. I know I'm not the only one where you have all these completed projects and you never frame them. And one of the reasons why I don't frame stuff is, one, I can't really afford it, but most importantly, it doesn't perhaps necessarily go with my decor that I've got at the moment. Do you know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't necessarily fit in as much as I love the project. And I realised that had put me off of stitching an awful lot. You know, there's been lots of projects that I've liked, but I've not done because it wouldn't really fit in and I wouldn't really know where I'd hang it afterwards. And I never thought about just stitching something just for the sake of stitching it, just because you like it, just because it's going to be a fun process. And you know, we do this hobby because we like it, and you know, it's a great way to use your spare time whenever we have that, as you know, as a single mum working full time. what is spare time? But we get it occasionally. So I put a question up, or I should say, first of all, sorry, I then rummaged through all my my kits and my charts and stuff like that, and I picked some out that I really liked and I wanted to do but hadn't, because I perhaps didn't have the threads or I didn't have the fabric, and you know, sort of just made little excuses really. So, and I've got loads of Ada, so I picked out some Ada. I was like, right, okay, that's a large piece, yep, I can fit something on that. Found a pattern I liked, only had something like a third of the threads. So then I picked something else, I didn't have all the threads for that. Picked something else, I didn't have all the threads for that. And I just got really frustrated, and I was like, well, how am I ever, you know, I can't afford to keep buying, you know, DMC threads every time I want to do a pattern. You know, they're not cheap anymore. So I put a question in Cross Stitch Friends in the UK, I think it was, on Facebook, and asked about the CXC threads, where people get them from, what they like to stitch with. I've always been like a bit of a traditionalist, so I've only ever done, you know, used DMC and Anchor occasionally, but mainly, you know, I have been a DMC girl. So many people came back to say that they loved them, that they stitch just as nicely. They are a hell of a lot cheaper. And yeah, that overall they're a good thread. So I ordered myself, I'll just put it that way because I've got my address on it. Ordered myself a complete set of CXC threads. I've got to say it slowly because otherwise I feel like I'm just going to get it all mixed up. And this company got recommended to me, and they seem to be the cheapest. So I got mine from crossncrafts. or cross N and then crafts. You can see that maybe, oh, possibly. But I will link them anyway. So they are on Facebook. I believe they are on Instagram. I will try and do as many tags as I can and links and stuff like that to it. And yeah, and I thought what I'll do is I very kindly, some months back, got gifted the DMC sort of colour chart. So I thought this would be like a really good way to sort of see that they do match the DMC threads like they're meant to. So first of all, I ordered it on Facebook through Messenger with them. It was quite late on a Tuesday. It was about 3:30, something like that, and then they've turned up today. So amazing speed, like ideal. I'm doing a stitching chat tonight in my Facebook group if anyone is interested. That's if this video goes up quick enough. It is Thursday the 29th of April, so if it goes up tomorrow, you know, then yeah, we did it last night. So yeah, super fast. It's in this really thick padded envelope. I just need to try and get into it. Oh, it's so exciting. I've never had like this many threads before. So I think there's 447 447 I believe is in here. I've never had this many, and I bobinate as well, so that may be an issue. I don't think I'll be bobinating all of these straight away, but I'm so excited that I've now got like a full set. So I've got a little business card that came with it, and it's got their Facebook, their Instagram and their email on there. So again, I will put all of these in the description of the video. I hope I remember. And then it's also come with a CXC full set checklist. So I'm guessing if you wanted to, you could go through all these and tick these off, just to make sure that you generally did have them all, or I'm guessing maybe, or as you use them or pull them, you can tick it off, so you know which ones to buy. I believe like you can get these individually as well. I don't know if it's from the same shop. I literally just looked for the full set, but I know there's other places that do them, I think on Etsy. So they have the numbers on them like that, with these little bands on. And actually, do you know what? They feel really good. They feel really soft. Maybe a little bit fluffier than a DMC thread, but I don't feel like that will be an issue. They are, yeah, I mean, potentially, I mean, that's how I split mine. I don't know about anyone else. I normally just have one strand, pull it, snip it, and then I always fold over to do the loop method, obviously on bobbins. So I would say you can definitely tell that they're not a DMC. I mean, they're not trying to be a DMC. They're their own brand, just correlating to the same numbers. And they're probably a little bit fluffier, but I don't see that being an issue. Oh, look at those colours. Lovely. Right, so let's have a look. Let's pull out a number. Oh, there's me. I'm thinking they're in number orders and they're not. They're in colour orders. Duh. So we've got, this should match up then to a DMC 3811. I don't think the colour is too great. It's kind of like a really nice light mint green. Let's have a look to see if I can find it. Probably not now. I've picked out the completely wrong colour or something. Let's have a look. I actually can't find it on here. Well, this is a great start. 3811. There we go. So I don't know whether you're going to be able to see this. Trust me to pick the one that is like right in the middle of the board. So 3811 is, oh my days, I completely have got this wrong, haven't I? Oh, now I've lost it up there. 3811 is this colour here. So this one here. It looks pretty spot on. There is, I would say that this is perhaps a touch, a little bit more greener, but yeah, I wouldn't say that that is something that is going to cause an issue in a project. Let's go for another one. Let's go for one of the reds. So this is, should be 3801. Let's have a look and see. What am I looking for? 3801. My memory. 38. Oh man. Oh, 666. I remember that one. That's pretty spot on there. 3801. Oh, and that 3801's above it. So this one here, 3801. I think that's a pretty good comparison. And I hope there that you can see that that is like a really good example there. I'm pretty pleased with those so far. Let's just do one more. Let's do a purpley one, because again that is on the front page and that's just easier. So we have, oh, I like it, 3837. 3837 is pretty spot on actually. That is such a good match. 3837. So this one here, is it 3837? No, the one above it, this one. And again, I hope you can see that that's quite a good colour match. I apologise for my nails, by the way, they're not done completely yet. Or they were done, sorry, but yeah, then they're just coming off. It's a really nice shade of blue though. I would say it's kind of like, maybe like a 157, if anyone knows what that shade is. It'd be good if you could just take this to your nail salon and be like, I think I'll have a bit of 210, please. That's quite a nice shade of lilac. Oh yeah. Maybe I'm onto something here. I do like looking through this board. Sometimes you just sit here and stroke it. It's just like, oh, it's just so nice. So yeah, so overall, I think with those three, I'm just so excited to try these. I love that they're in like this organza bag as well. That there's no plastic, um, or extra plastic that's not needed. And I will keep this bag for as long as I'm attempting to bobinate. I don't know how I'll store that. I mean, I will bobinate them. That I don't know whether I'll. I probably will need to do some separate. Keep them separate to my DMCs. I'm not sure if I would mix them in a project. Some DMC, some CXC. I think I'll have to stitch something up in this and just see what it's like. You can always do some test stitching, can't you? Side by side, just to see whether there's any difference. But I'll probably keep them in this bag and just bobinate. Yeah, and this will be their storage now. If I do find something else for them, I'll use this bag as I'll keep it for Christmas and put Christmas gifts in it. So, overall, kind of review of this is the company themselves have been really good. They responded to my messages straight away. I asked them first before filming this video, just in case they didn't want me to mention them. I'm pretty sure they thought it would be okay, but I just prefer to double check. They got back to me within minutes. Same as when I made the first inquiry on Tuesday. They got back to me again, I think with only sort of a few minutes. It wasn't long. I ordered on Tuesday. I paid straight away and they got sent out for delivery yesterday and I got them today. So really pleased with how quick I've got these. It's amazing. I'm so excited to have a full set as well. Like, there's going to be so many stuff. I'm probably going to have so many new starts just coming up now. So keep an eye out on my next Flosstube, because I think I'm going to have a new start this evening. I will show you that new start. Again, this is one that I probably wouldn't have done. I would have thought, actually, I'm waiting on some even weave or something like that, and I just thought I can't be bothered to wait for even weave. So I had this massive piece of kind of like cream, I suppose, Ada. Quite big. I don't know exactly how big. I probably should measure it just to make sure the picture fits on there. I've done that before. And I think it's about a 16 count by looking at it. I've no idea. This would have come in a job lot that I got off of eBay probably about 20 years ago. Same with this pattern. So it's from a book and I've got no idea where I got this book from. Again, probably off of Facebook, off of eBay. And it's the David and Charles cross stitch collection tigers. And I'm actually going to stitch this one. I love doing animal cross stitches. They're probably my favourite ones to do. They're probably the least amount that I do because I just think you need to get the face of an animal so right, and it's quite hard to do in cross stitch. It's quite hard not to make it look pixelated, and there's the facial expressions. So many of any different type of animal look like they're smiling. It's quite unnerving. And yeah, I just absolutely love that one. I'm hoping it will still look good on a lighter background. I think it will because of the orange, all the orange and cream tones. And all these lighter tones are surrounded by darker colours. They're not going to be next to the cream fabric. So yeah, I would normally photocopy this, but it is a colour chart, and I have no colour ink, so I'm not gonna bother marking it off. I'm just gonna copy it and try and stitch in blocks, and I'll work my way around. I'll work it out, and hopefully I don't lose myself. I don't think I will, because looking at it is quite, it's not sort of confetti heavy. If I just show you sort of like a little example there, it's, you know, it's not confetti heavy. You should be able to follow the pattern and the colours quite easily, I think. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Again, I normally start in the top right hand corner, which would kind of be over here. But I think I probably will be inclined to start in the middle, which is going to be about here, around here. I might even just work my way up tonight, and get this eye in or something like that. It already looks great, I think, even just like that. I think you can tell how sort of true to life this is. So again, this would have been one that I would have done, or would like to have done, but wouldn't necessarily have anywhere really for my house, in my house, for it to go. So I probably wouldn't have done it, and it's such a shame. You know, that's one that I would probably really enjoy stitching, and I'm just not going to stitch it because I've got nowhere for it to go. Who knows where I'm going to end up in the future? You know, I could be anywhere. You know, that's probably going to take me 10 years to complete if I go by all my other whips. So yeah. So I would honestly recommend these so far with what I've seen. Whether that changes once I stitch with them, I'll let you know. But yeah, 100%. I paid £38.50 for these and then delivery. So, I mean, you can only imagine how much a full set of DMCs cost. I think it's sort of like £300 or £400. Potentially more than that, probably nearer the 500 maybe. That it's an awful lot of money to spend. It's an awful lot of money for me to spend. So yeah, I'm so happy. I'm so pleased that I kind of bit the bullet. Used a little bit of my savings, but you know, how often do I actually buy something substantial for myself? Hardly ever. And anyone that's a mum will know this. You know, you buy your kids anything, you know, and then a treat for yourself will be like, oh, I bought the seeded bread today instead of the cheap white stuff, you know, because that's my treat. I'm paying 85p for a loaf instead of 36p, you know. And I genuinely did that. And that is like a treat for me. So when I bought this seeded bread, I was like, yeah, I'm going to be posh. I'm going to have seeds on my bread. And I'm trying to calorie count at the minute to try and lose some weight. And there's so many more calories in that seeded bread that I bought because I thought, oh, it's nice and healthy compared to my cheap white bread that I normally buy, which is nothing wrong with it, to be fair. I just thought, I thought this would be healthier and, you know, and it would be better for me. You know, but not when you're calorie counting, because actually I could have 3 slices of bread compared to 2. So anyway, that's my little rant over for the day. I hope you all have a good day. I hope this video has helped anyone that's been wondering about these threads or wanted to know what they look like or how they came packaged. If you've got any questions, do please just ask, put them in the comments. I also, for any regular followers, have now got my frame for the Stitch With Me videos. So come May, I will have a Stitch With Me video going up as well. The plan is Flosstube video, 2 weeks later Stitch With Me, then at the end of the month, Flosstube, and we'll have a video every 2 weeks. That's the plan. However, life gets mixed up and you get involved in stuff. Sometimes you just don't really feel it. You know, I've had quite a few, I'm on a bit of a down day at the moment, so that's why I wanted to do this video to help just cheer me up a bit. I'm just a bit run down and a bit tired, but it doesn't matter. because I've got these and I can do a new start tonight, and I genuinely love bobbinating. So as much as I now need to buy a hell of a lot of bobbins, um, I just absolutely 100% cannot wait to get these going and to use them and test stitch them tonight. So thank you for watching. I'm really glad I filmed this on my tablet, and I'm so glad that it's actually filmed all the way. I've had so many problems with this. And now I'll be filming it, uploading over Wi-Fi. It will probably take like 24 hours. But anyway, I hope this gets to you soon. I hope you enjoy all the rest of your days and your nights. I hope you're all keeping safe. Thank you for tuning in. If you've liked what you've seen and you'll be interested to be notified with any other new videos, do please just click on the little bell, and that will notify you whenever I upload a new video. And don't forget to subscribe. The video with Dave also is coming. I know I've mentioned this since like before Christmas. And every time we see each other, we're like, we need to do that video. Won't be doing it this week because he's on nights. But yeah, we'll try and get that in. I will make it my mission. I mean, to be fair, I want to make it my mission to get this Stitch With Me video done because I've been talking about that. However, I will do my absolute best to try and get in this video with Dave and testing his knowledge on terminology and cross stitch and how much he genuinely listens to me. So, love you all. Bye.